Greetings everyone. Today, we will explore the process of recording credit sales. Now, let's progress to our example situation. Based on the provided information, as of January 6, 2024, Zumna Technology Limited has successfully made credit sales. These sales consist of 10 Samsung Galaxy S20 units sold to Mr. John Smith at $1,000 each and 8 Infinix Note 8 units sold to Mr. David Brown at $250 each. To document these specific details, locate the Sales Invoices option on the upper left side of your software interface. Click on it and select the option to generate new sales invoices. By clicking the Sales Invoices button, a sales invoice form will appear, requiring you to input specific information. Firstly, you need to indicate the sale date. In our scenario, navigate through the calendar and choose January 6, 2024. Move on to the following field titled Due Date. Here, you must specify the duration in which your customer will pay for the purchased phones. Essentially, it denotes a credit period for your credit sales agreement. The credit period is not mentioned in the text, so we will assume it to be 10 days and input it as such. Regarding the sales invoice number, you have the option to either enter a number of your choice or check the provided box. Checking the box will prompt the software to assign sequential numbers to your sales invoices. Since this is the first sales invoice, we anticipate the software assigning it the number 1. In the customer field, select the name of the customer you are invoicing from the list of customers. In this case, our customer's name is John Smith. It is worth noting that we are able to select a customer from the list because we have already registered them. Before proceeding with this tutorial, make sure to watch and understand the tutorial on how to register customers. To choose an item from our inventory, select Samsung Galaxy S20 in the item column and input 10 in the quantity column to indicate the number of Samsung Galaxy phones sold. Then, enter the selling price per phone, which is $1,000 in this instance. It is essential to provide a description for this transaction, such as credit sales. Take a moment to review your inputs before clicking the Create button to save the information. To document the sales of Infinix Note 10, access the Sales Invoices option located on the left side of the software interface, click on it, then click on the New Invoices button. Clicking the New Sales Invoices button, a sales invoice form will appear, prompting you to input specific details. Initially, you will be required to indicate the sale date. In this case, navigate the calendar and choose January 6, 2024. Proceed to the next field, labeled Due Date. Here, you should specify the amount of time allowed for your customer to make payment for the purchased phones. Essentially, this establishes a credit period for your sales arrangement. The duration of this credit period is not mentioned in our scenario, so we will assume it to be 15 days and input that value. Regarding the sales invoice number, you have the option to manually enter a number of your choice or select the provided checkbox. Checking the box will prompt the software to assign sequential numbers to your sales invoices. Since this is the second sales invoice, we can expect the software to assign it the number 2. Choose Mr. David Brown from the list of customers, on the customer field. When selecting an item from our inventory, choose Infinix Note 10 in the item column. Enter 8 in the quantity column to represent the number of Infinix Note 10 sold. Next, enter the selling price per phone, which is $250. It is important to provide a description for this transaction, such as credit sales. Before saving the information, please take a moment to review your inputs. It is crucial to ensure the accuracy of the entered information. To do this, go to the Sales Invoices tab and select it. You will find 2 invoices created, one for John Smith and another for David Brown. Now, let's locate the Reports button at the bottom left corner of the software interface. Click on it and navigate to the Customer Summary Report. Click on the Customer Summary Report and then click the New Report button. We will run a report for a single day, from January 6, 2024 to January 6, 2024. This will give us a one-day report. You will now see that Mr. David Brown had an opening outstanding balance of $1,200. Mr. David Brown has recently received a fresh invoice with a value of $2,000, resulting in his overall outstanding balance increasing to $3,200. And we had $1,500 outstanding opening balance to Mr. John Smith. A new invoice has been issued to him, totaling $10,000. As a result, Mr. John Smith's total outstanding balance is now $11,500. There was no any fresh credit sale made to Miss Emily Johnson, so her opening outstanding balance remains the same as the closing outstanding balance. To view the sales invoice totals for each customer, simply click on the Reports button located at the bottom left corner of the software. From there, you can select the Invoice Totals by Customer report. We will run a report for a single day, from January 6, 2024 to January 6, 2024. This will give us a one-day report. This report will display the total amount of invoices issued for each customer. In our upcoming lesson, we will be discussing how to record payments received from customers to settle their outstanding balances. Make sure to stay tuned and follow along.